The Big Ten men's basketball tournament took place this week in Indianapolis at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, and there were no shortage of surprises. Illinois stole the show in the first 2 days as the 11-seed Illini blasted Minnesota by 33 before upsetting 5-seed Iowa in the second round. Illinois found themselves outmatched by the size of 4-seeded Purdue as the Boilers paced John Gross's team by 31 points.
They had a lot of answers today, obviously. We changed a lot of things defensively throughout the game, tried a number of different things. And then, when you go 22 for 33 on twos and 13 for 27 on threes, that makes them even harder to guard with their size when they're hitting you from both inside and outside. So I want to give them a lot of credit first. I thought they played really, really well.
Michigan played the role of spoiler as well. John Beilein's 8-seed squad edged Northwestern with a 72-70 overtime win on a game winner in round one. The Wolverines continued the dramatics in the second round, upsetting the top seed Indiana Hoosiers with another buzzer beater as they stunned IU 72-69. The Indiana loss created even more questions for head coach Tom Crean about his team's inability to win away from Assembly Hall.
We just need to execute our passing better. We need to get better with our quicker ball movement. I'm not sure. I don't know how they felt. They were excited to play. I know our guys were excited to play. And I'd feel a lot worse if our team didn't play really, really hard and compete. And they did. So that's kind of how I see it. Michigan's a good team.
On the bottom half of the bracket, it was 11-seed Nebraska who started out hot. The Huskers cruised to 2 double-digit wins before getting handled by the 3-seed Maryland. The Terps then met 2-seed Michigan State in the semifinals, where the Spartans held off Maryland en route to a 64-61 win and a spot in the title game. Tom Izzo's squad met Purdue on Sunday following the Boilers' 17-point win over Michigan. Purdue and Michigan State split their regular season meetings, but it was the Spartans who held off a late Purdue rally for a 66-62 win. It was their 4th Big Ten tournament title and their 3rd in the last 5 years. Michigan State guard Denzel Valentine was named player of the tournament.
We did a pretty good job inside today, and we didn't give up a lot of threes, which is hard to do both on a team that was shooting the ball so well as Purdue is shooting it. Right now they're one of the hottest teams, I thought, and a very good, well-coached team.
The NCAA selection show took place shortly after the title game on Sunday, and the Big Ten was severely disappointed. Michigan State ended up with a 2-seed in the NCAA tournament despite hopes for a spot on the 1 line. Indiana, who won the regular season outright, was bumped to a 5-seed after their fall to Michigan. Both Maryland and Purdue ended up on the 5 line as well, as Iowa and Wisconsin were slotted on the 7 line. Michigan snuck in as one of the last 4 in. They'll play an 11-seed play-in game with Tulsa.
I think Michigan State's the one that got hit. They deserve to get the one. The way they've played, if you look at their quality wins, if you take into the fact Denzel Valentine was out, transitioning back into the lineup, and then Indiana. I thought Indiana definitely deserved a 3. There's a value in winning our league, especially by 2 games. And even though they got beat by Michigan, who ends up being a tournament team in the first round of the tournament, I thought they should have been at the 3 seed.
Indiana was the first team ever to win the regular season outright in a Power 5 conference and receive a seed as low as a 5. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, I'm Jeff Yoder reporting.